Most beginner traders add a moving average to the chart, but they do not really know how to use it. They see price crossing the line. They see two lines crossing each other. Then they enter trades immediately. But this is one of the biggest mistakes. A moving average is not a magic buy and sell button. It is a tool that helps you understand direction, trend strength, dynamic support, dynamic resistance, and possible trade areas. If you use it correctly, it can make the chart easier to read. But if you use it blindly, it can give you late signals, false entries, and bad trades. In this video, you will learn the best settings and how to use them with price action. Let's start with the basic idea. A moving average is a line that shows the average price over a specific number of candles. For example, a 20-period moving average shows the average price of the last 20 candles. The goal is simple. It smooths the price movement and helps you see the general direction of the market. Because if you only look at candles, the chart can look confusing. Price moves up and down all the time. Now, there are two common types you need to understand. The first one is the simple moving average, or SMA. The second one is the exponential moving average, or EMA. The SMA calculates the average price equally. Every candle has the same weight. The EMA gives more importance to recent price movement. That means it reacts faster to price changes. The SMA is smoother and slower. The EMA is faster and more sensitive. For beginners, both can be useful, but you must understand that faster does not always mean better. A fast moving average gives quicker signals, but it can also give more false signals. Now, let's talk about common settings. The 20 moving average is for short-term trend and pullbacks. The 50 is for medium term, and the 200 is used to understand the long-term trend. Many traders use the 200 moving average as a major trend filter. If price is above the 200 moving average, the market is often considered bullish. If price is below it, the market is often considered bearish. But be careful. This does not mean you should buy every time price is above the 200 moving average. It only gives you context. Context means it helps you understand the environment. The simplest use is identifying market direction. If the moving average is moving upward and price is mostly above it, the market may be in an uptrend. If it's moving downward, the market may be in a downtrend. If the moving average is flat and price is crossing above and below it many times, the market may be sideways. In sideways markets, moving averages can give many false signals. Always ask, is the market trending or sideways? Use it as a trend filter to decide which direction you should focus on. If price is above the 200 moving average, focus more on buying. If below, focus more on selling. Don't fight the trend. Use it as dynamic support and resistance. In an uptrend, the moving average can act like a floor. Price moves up, pulls back near the moving average, then bounces again. In a downtrend, it acts as resistance. But do not buy only because price touches the moving average. You need confirmation. Look for a bullish candlestick pattern or rejection. The moving average gives you the area. Price action gives you the confirmation. Mays also help you avoid late entries. If price is very far away from the moving average, the move may be extended. Many beginners enter after several strong candles when price is already too far from the average. Then they lose. Good traders do not chase price. They wait for price to return to a better area. The moving average helps you see when price is stretched. If it's too far above, buying may be late. If too far below, selling may be late. Use crossovers carefully. A bullish crossover happens when a fast MA crosses above a slow one. But crossovers can be very late. By the time it happens, the move may already be developed. Never enter only because two lines crossed. One of the best ways is combining MAs with horizontal support and resistance. If price pulls back to the moving average at a previous support level, the area becomes more important. You have more than one reason to trade. Avoid the biggest mistakes. Don't use too many moving averages. It makes the chart messy. Don't enter every time price touches the line, and don't use them in sideways markets. A clean chart is always better. Let's build a simple strategy. Step 1. Add the 200 moving average for the main direction. Step 2. Add the 50 moving average to watch for pullbacks. In an uptrend, wait for price to reach that 50 zone. Step 3. Check for horizontal support or resistance nearby. Step 4. Wait for price action confirmation, like a rejection candle or a break of structure. Plan your entry, stop loss, and target before you enter. To summarize, a moving average helps with direction and context, but it should not be used alone. Price action first, indicator second, and risk management always. It makes the chart clearer, not the trading easy. I hope this guide helps you trade with more discipline. Subscribe to Mr. SHEKO Trading for more professional education on technical analysis and risk management. This video is for educational purposes only. Always do your own research. Happy trading, and we'll see you in the next one.